Okay, so when we're dealing with the natural logarithm, I'm going to go ahead and skip some of them and jump to example 9 because it covers some of the others that we looked at. So remember that the natural log of x is the same thing as saying log base e of x. And then once we get in that form, we know from before that if I have log base a of x equals y, I can switch it to exponential of a to the y equals x if I need to solve, or vice versa. So when I look here at example 9, letter A, I have the natural log of e to the 1/3. Well, it starts out with natural log, so I know that this is going to be equal to y. So if I need to, I can rewrite that. That is natural log right here is this log base e. And then I'll bring down my e to the 1/3 equals y. So if I want to write out my parts again, I know that my base, my a, is going to be e, my x is that e to the 1/3, and my y is going to be y. So if I set this up in exponential form, I get a, which is e, to the y equals x, which is e to the 1/3. Once my bases are equal, using the one-to-one property, I can get rid of them, and I know that y is equal to 1/3. But look at b. B doesn't start out with a log. B starts out with a base, which means this is exponential form. So this again is going to be that a to the y, and I set it equal to x. So if I write out my pieces, my a is that base e, my y is all the stuff that's in the exponent, so the natural log of 8, and my x is going to be x. Since they gave it to me in exponential form, I need to change it to log form. So I'm going to rewrite that. I'm going to write the word log. Base a, which is e of x, which is x, equals y, which is the natural log of 8. But log base e is the same thing as the natural log, so I can rewrite that as the natural log of x equals the natural log of 8. Now, just like before, we've got a natural log equals a natural log. Using the one-to-one property, we can get rid of that, and we know that x equals 8. I don't really need to check this one because all I have up here to plug it back in is x. So therefore, I know that the 8 will work. Now C. C is a little different here because it has that divided by 6. You have two options. One way is you can say, well, I know that the natural log of e divided by 6 is the same thing as writing 1 over 6 times the natural log of e, and then I can go through and work that out. But I know when we looked at this one in class with some of y'all didn't like that way. So I'm not going to do that way, but you can work it out that way. Y'all wanted me to work out the natural log of e, get a solution, and then divide it by 6. So that's fine. So I'm going to take this natural log of e, and I'm going to come over here and do some work. So we've got the natural log of e. It's in log form, so we're going to set it equal to y. Well, remember, natural log means log base e of e, then equals y. So my base, my a is e, my x is e, and my y is y. So if I go to set this up in exponential form, I'm going to get a, which is e, to the y equals x, which is also e. I need an exponent, though, on that second one, and there's no exponent written, so of course it's going to be a 1. Bases are alike, so get rid of them, so we get y equals 1. But remember now, that was just part of the work. I have to bring this back over here to my problem. So what we found was that the natural log of e was equal to 1, but I still have over 6. So I get 1 divided by 6, or just 1/6 as my answer. Hope this helps, guys.